Probably the greatest influence on my life was my mother. As with many young women, your mother is really that first role model that that really encourages you, that teaches you important values that are lifelong values. And at the time, certainly you don't know they're lifelong values, but it was most definitely my mother. She was also my Brownie troop leader. So at a very young age, she was a part of my life and my friendships, and was there as a model of great behavior and really wonderful generosity in how she worked with others, but also just how she showed up in the community. When I think about others who have inspired me, I can think about a lot of women who have inspired me, but also men who have inspired me. But very early on, probably at least 25 years ago, I was introduced to a woman who founded the Los Angeles Women's Foundation. And it was in the very early stages of women's philanthropy, as it was just starting to take root across the country. And what I learned 25 years ago was the importance of supporting the development and the strengthening and support for women and girls organizations, and how critical it was to help to nurture women and girls as leaders. So 25 years ago, I became committed to helping build philanthropy for women and girls. I learned how to fundraise. I learned that whether you're asking for $50 or $500,000, it's really about your story, and it's about being able to make a case for something you really believe in. I think for girls especially, finding something that they feel passionate about, something that really excites them, and you know what that is. It's not the same for every girl, certainly, or every woman, even at my age. But when you know that when you come across something that really gets your heart singing, and it gets you excited, and it makes you think about the future, that's a passion. And I would encourage, and I always encourage, young women to identify what that passion is, and it changes over a lifetime, certainly, but to find that passion. And as adults, it's certainly our job and our responsibility to help nurture that in girls, in women, to really encourage that identity of what that passion is at the earliest possible time. Don't be afraid to kind of stand out in a crowd. And sometimes that means that you're not necessarily fitting in, and that you're not being kind of exactly alike with other girls, but what I think that does is it gives you an opportunity to really explore yourself and to experiment. And there's a favorite quote that I have, and it's something like, it's really important to take a flying leap sometimes and discover your wings on the way down. And I think that applies to you no matter how old you are, whether you're a girl or a woman, but it's really about finding your courage. And I think that's so important.